At this point, we are about 1 month away from the start of the Copenhagen 2024 CS2 major, the first ever major in CS2 history. And obviously that means that over the next couple of weeks, sometime very, very soon, we're going to be getting some news, announcements, leaks from Valve, whatever, about what the Copenhagen stickers are going to be looking like and get some actual information about these stickers. And obviously that's going to be a huge deal, not only in the CS2 world, not only in the esports world, but obviously on the investing side of things as well. So we need to start talking about all this stuff. We need to start getting prepared. We need to start getting ready. But also, I know that over the past couple weeks, I've been showcasing a lot of Copenhagen sticker concepts. Like a couple weeks ago, I showed this from Arco Digital. These videos have been doing really well. You guys seem to like these concept videos. You guys seem to like these discussions about Copenhagen in general, talking about what we like and don't like and all that stuff. So today we have some more sticker concepts and some more just kind of overall Copenhagen discussion to talk about. Of course, first before we get into that, let me plug my cash trading business just really quick. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items for cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method you guys are looking for, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. My Twitter is going to be the first link in the description below. Also, my trade link is going to be down there as well. We can buy pretty much anything from you guys. We're looking to buy most stuff between 85 and 90% buff, but again, that's going to be an instant cash out, safe, efficient, effective. You're not going to get scammed. You don't have to worry, nothing like that. And then you can have IRL money if you need something to do with that. You can have cash to buy different items, move stuff around, whatever. And of course, you're helping support me, myself, and my channel, my content, all that stuff. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, I showed this, like I said, a couple weeks ago. This from Arco Digital. This is at Arco Digital on Twitter. You can see his at is right here on the screen, ARKO Digital. Seems like a really cool guy. He commented on my last video, which I thought was awesome. And he's been making some really good stuff. And he's just pumping out content all the time, which is something I'd love to see in the CS community. So he had this, which was, stickers for Team Liquid for Copenhagen. You can see, he's got like the glitter. He's got the hollow. I think he has a foil in here somewhere too. He's got the gold. And this is his idea. And obviously, the concept here overall is using the Copenhagen logo, what they're going with, like the Copenhagen major logo, as the overall backdrop and kind of design for the sticker. I know you can't really see it here, but you can see it here on Twitter where that looks like. And I thought this was interesting. I thought it was a pretty cool design. I know some people said they didn't really like it. I know some people said they thought the backdrop was kind of bulky or weird or ugly or whatever, but I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. I think it's a simple, sleek background design, which is something that I'm definitely looking for. Some of my favorite border stickers are pretty simple and pretty just kind of straightforward overall. Stuff like Boston, stuff like Columbus, stuff like Atlanta. They're not crazy. They're not Rio. They're not RMR. They're just simple. And I think this does that, but also looks like a kind of a more modern design. I can see if you say you don't really like the shape of them or that they're kind of bulky or blocky or ugly or whatever, but I like these. And I just like that they're different. And I just like that they're not borderless at the end of the day. You can see here he has some stuff for Navi. He made some Reason stuff, which is really cool. He made some TSM stuff, which I think is cool, potentially seeing some old teams kind of returning to the space and to the scene. And then he also had a G2, which I thought was cool. And then he had I don't even think I showed this in the video, but he had some signature stuff. Now, of course, like I said, this stuff that I already covered in video. I wanted to showcase this again, maybe for some of you guys that didn't see. I think this is cool, and I like that people, at least out there in the community, are making concept designs for Copenhagen and whatever. But of course, we are now so close to Copenhagen that I know for certain that Valve has already picked a design. They already know what they're doing, whether it's border, borderless, or whatever. That's already been locked in. But here is another sticker design concept for Copenhagen that I thought was very, very cool, that I liked a lot. Now, again, same thing here. Is this backdrop or the background design the most beautiful thing in the world? Is it the perfect bordered sticker? Is it like a 10 out of 10, an absolute banger? Do I need to empty my wallet to buy it right now? No, but I like it. I think it's good, and it's at least better than Rio. It's at least better than RMR. It's at least good enough. And what we need right now is just good. We just need not ugly. We need not terrible. We need not bad at a time where the most recent bordered stickers have been terrible, which has really kind of set us in this really weird spot where Valve has only been able to put out disgusting bordered stickers, which makes them think that we want borderless so bad. And even though we hadn't had borderless in so long, and a lot of people did want borderless, now we're to the point where we're on the verge of getting the fourth Navi borderless sticker, the fourth Vitality borderless sticker, whatever, that all look exactly the same, which I think is just really lame. That's not exciting. That's not fun. And also, seeing a Paris or an Antwerp or even a Stockholm doesn't really take me back to a time and place. It doesn't really take me back to that tournament. It doesn't really make me remember a time like a Boston or an Atlanta sticker does, or even any of these stickers. So I do really hope we get something iconic. But here's what Arco Digital came up with for his new design. You can see this background here here. It's like this, I don't know, kind of rounded off, kind of like wavy, like kind of a rectangle, but obviously some round edge and stuff. It's got the PGL Copenhagen stuff on the side, rather than like being an insignia underneath. You know how Paris, like it's a borderless sticker and then it just has like this random blob underneath. Stockholm, Antwerp, that stuff. I think that looks pretty ugly. I actually like this idea of incorporating that PGL Copenhagen into the side, which I think really looks cool and still fits into the border. Now again, what with this design here is he and his team, or the people he's working with, or whatever, are actually basing this off of the design of the arena, which you can see here is this like rounded kind of waved off shape, and they're putting that arena as the backdrop, as the border for the sticker. So again, not only is it not borderless, not only is it bordered, again, you can argue whether you think this border is the coolest or it's cool at all or whatever, but it is at least very iconic and unique and represents this tournament. It represents the teams, the players, this era, this moment, and this tournament, and this city, and all of that, which I think is pretty cool. So here's what he came up with for Heroic. We can take a look at this real quick. This is, the music's really loud. This is obviously like a hollow. Here he has a foil as well, maybe potentially getting a return of foils to CS2. He's got the Heroic glitter here, which I think could even have more of a glitter effect on the logo, but you can see it has a lot of kind of like glitter effect on the background. And then here's what a paper would look like. Here, I think is really cool, that I love that people are starting to do this as well. We're taking a look at what this sticker would actually look like on crafts. And again, I think it actually looks pretty decent. I think it fits in decently well. Again, is the border my absolute favorite? Would I say this is like the best border that's ever happened? No, but I would say this is significantly better than RMR. This is significantly better than Rio. And this is something that I think would sell. I think this would get people excited without getting them, this would scratch the itch we need for border stickers. This would do a good job. Now, I actually do like his previous design better. I think I do like these a little bit more, but I at least like that we're getting different opportunities and different designs. And not only does this give us different ideas for right now, this also gives us and Valve and hopefully other people in the community different ideas for the future. And even if Valve doesn't end up picking these or the other ones or whatever now or ever, it might get other people thinking about designs as well. And if we just get a lot of people in the community thinking about different bordered sticker designs and what they could look like, eventually we might actually land on some ones that end up looking pretty good and that people actually like. Because obviously that's part of Valve's problem, I'm sure, is that they haven't been able to think of good border designs, or maybe they think they're running out of them or whatever. That's why they tried to get fancy or unique or crazy or whatever with Rio on RMR, and those both didn't hit. I think really with bordered stickers, less is more, simple is better, and that's why, I think people love Cato 15, Boston, Atlanta, Columbus, stuff like that. It's simple, it's clean, it just works, it looks good, it features the team's logos, it features, items that have craftability, stuff that still looks good without being crazy over the top. Rio, RMR, they have way too much going on. They tried to do the most, they tried to do too much, and it just doesn't land at all. So here's what this looks like. He just kind of showcases the stuff some more. Obviously, he has this for Heroic. Again, there's some Heroic glitters on a gun. I really like that you can actually see them on some of these crafts and stuff like that. Here is, I believe, an op that he made himself as well. Seeing some Heroic stickers on there, I think that looks really cool. I actually love that op too. I hope eventually that will get added to the game. It's a really, really intricate kind of like dragon design. But yeah, he just kind of showcases this Heroic logo a couple more times. And then he made a couple other of these as well that I do want to take a look at and give us a chance to look at in this video, because I think these are overall pretty cool. But yeah, so starting off there, pretty cool with the Heroic. I believe he has 3 other teams in this kind of design. Again, this guy also made the Donk autograph for Team Spirit in that previous design. He made the Team Spirit in the previous design as well, since Team Spirit's kind of been popping and stuff right now. And then also he has the Ninjas in Pajamas. Again, I believe this is obviously like a hollow for the Ninjas in Pajamas. And again, I think honestly, we know borderless stickers look good, and people like borderless stickers for a reason, but I think there's so many teams like Ninjas in Pajamas, teams like Ents and stuff like that, where their bordered sticker probably looks a lot cooler than their borderless sticker, because, hey, the Ninjas in Pajamas logo by itself doesn't look that cool. The Ents logo by itself doesn't look that cool, but maybe you throw a little bit of other stuff going on, it looks a little bit better. I don't know. I really like this with the lime green or the green and the yellow and all that stuff. I think this is pretty cool. I would honestly probably rather own this than like the Ninjas in Pajamas Paris sticker or whatever. Here's that Ninja Pajamas glitter. Again, looks really cool. Here you can see more of the backdrop. You can see more of the design. Really small detail here is you have the little glitter stickers on the side as well, like the little logos on the left side, which is really interesting. And it also has tons of Copenhagen 24, branding and details and stuff all over. And then once again, foils, which again, even if these stickers don't get chosen or we don't learn anything from this video, the idea and potential that we could have foils returning to CS2 majors, I think is very, very, very interesting and something we might need to talk about more in future videos. And then, finally, last sticker we get here is he shows, just for a little bit, I believe, I didn't mean to full screen this, just for a little bit, I believe he shows off a Fnatic sticker, which obviously you guys know I'm a big fan of Fnatic, and then their stickers and all that stuff, and I think that's very cool, so I love that he shows this off even for just a second before he eventually rolls into that NIP sticker. So, again, I don't know, is Copenhagen going to end up being bordered or borderless? I don't know, it's really anyone's guess at this point. I do think we're going to find out sometime within the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I can't wait, and no matter what, if it's bordered, borderless, whatever, the markets are going to shake up. The markets are going to explode either up or down or sideways or somewhere in between. There's going to be so much to talk about. There's going to be so much to discuss, and my brain is just preparing. My brain is getting ready. But again, I love featuring and being able to show off some of these CS2 designs. I love looking at skins. I love looking at maps. I love looking at stickers, all different kinds of stuff. And I really just want to support and feature the people that I can who are doing great stuff in the CS2 community. So I was definitely excited to talk about this. And like I said, these Copenhagen concept videos have been doing quite well recently, so it seems like you guys like them as well. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.